Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts is getting a lot of credit this week, headlines all over the place on every website that I visit on a daily basis about how Roberts may be starting to push back on Trump. I mean, I saw it in Reddit Politics, I saw headlines like this on, liberal media sites all over the place that Roberts may be our last hope. And the reason for this very misguided headline you keep seeing everywhere is because Roberts has, of course, mildly spoken out against Donald Trump without ever actually mentioning his name because he's an absolute coward. But this week he spoke to Georgetown Law and he said this: "The notion that rule of law governs is the basic proposition. Certainly as a matter of theory, but also as a matter of practice, we need to stop and reflect every now and then how rare that is. Certainly rare throughout history and rare in the world today. That's really too bad. We're developing a situation where a whole group of young people is growing up having no real sense about how our system of justice works. The court has obviously made mistakes throughout its history, and those should be criticized so long as it's in the terms of the decision, really, and not ad hominem attacks against the justices. I just think that doesn't do any good." And he also warned that the rule of law is endangered, and then he warned against the trashing of the justices. So the rule of law is endangered, he said, because some people who will remain nameless are out there attacking judges and calling for their impeachments, as he mentioned last month. He said that's not a remedy. So he's attacking Donald Trump, and all these, liberal news sites are giving him credit as maybe he's our last best hope, right? He won't even say the guy's name. John Roberts is not going to save the United States. He is going to go out there, do his vague attacks, and then go right back to that court and continue to not do a damn thing about Donald Trump and to issue conservative rulings that are stripping Americans of their basic rights. That's what he's going to do. He is not a hero. Stop trying to make him into a hero. Don't make him into something he's not. I mean, the left did the exact same thing with Liz Cheney. She hated Donald Trump too, so all of her past sins were forgiven. That's insane and very dumb. John Roberts is not our friend. John Roberts has been there at the forefront of all of the Republican attacks on the United States of America long before Donald Trump even thought about running for office. John Roberts helped pave the way for Donald Trump. So he doesn't get to warn about the dangers of how, oh God, the rule of law is in trouble. Yeah, because of you. You put us on this path. You allowed this to happen. You facilitated it. This is on you as well, John Roberts. Don't you dare try to walk it back right now. And if you're confused about what I am talking about, think back over the last 2 years. 2 members of Roberts' own court, Alito and Thomas, blatant corruption, lying on their financial disclosure forms, refusing to recuse themselves from cases they had no business hearing because it was involving their friends that were giving them gifts. Roberts did nothing. And those judges then came out, ruled on multiple decisions, again stripping you of your rights, and of course, giving Donald Trump, or whoever happens to be president, a free pass to break the law whenever they please. So, Roberts made a correct statement one time, right? Speaking to Georgetown. Oh boy, let's waste all of our headline space talking about how he may be our last best hope. John Roberts is just as guilty as Donald Trump. His hands are just as filthy because he, for a lot longer than Donald Trump, has facilitated the destruction of the rule of law in this country. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.